Hey Google, turn on the kitchen light.
Sure. Turn
Oh,
on the
that still
kitchen light.
works. It's a stupid joke. No, the power's not out. I do have some iced coffee cooking. Brewing. Might try a shot of that today. And then leave the rest of it for the afternoon. Very excited. All right. Good times had by all. So Scale, I don't like you, and you don't like me. But you better be nice to me today. 255. I think I'm up then. See, told you he doesn't like me. I like that hairstyle. It's pretty nice. I just keep that going. Yay. Still going to work. Gotta figure out like how the day's gonna go. I texted the other guy there, see if he's heard anything, see if the power's off or whatever. Oh. If the power's off, we don't do class, but you can still drive around. If there's too many outages, we'll just hang out in the yard because it's too many, you know, all the lights are just four ways flashing kind of thing. Alright. Almost out of my good coffee. Oh no. That's sad. I'm gonna get dressed. Oh, wow. It almost tastes alcoholic. It's so strong. That's good. I think maybe I agree with them. Maybe he said to push that down and then put it in like a dish and throw it in the fridge. So he said it's good. But he said if you keep it going, it'll just get rougher. So I think I might actually just do that and just put that in something. Put it in the fridge. That's wild. It's good. It's intense. All right, so far so good. There's not a just looks like a rainstorm. I find Nova Scotia pretty bad for overselling what's going on. I assume everywhere is. One of the biggest reasons we're so bad at it is because we've had a couple hurricanes. We had one called Hurricane Juan, and they were like I'm pretty sure I can remember like the news being like saying like somewhat along the lines of like, yeah, this isn't going to be that bad, it's just going to be high winds. And it's like went down in history as like one of our worst hurricanes we've ever had. But we don't get hit like the southern places. Like I know there's places where they're like, oh, you know, flood, like massive flooding and stuff like yeah, scary stuff happens. We don't have, even in bad ones, we don't have stuff like that. But yeah, there's a, I think they oversell it a little bit. Oh, my wipers are so annoying. They don't have enough speeds. So it's like this one is just a little bit too short, and the next one makes noise. Makes me crazy. I just poured the last 4 shots in this because it gives me something to drink on the way to work. It beats the bottle of rum I normally drink on the way to work. It's a terrible joke. Yeah, so what I was trying to say is like we've had a couple storms in my life that they came out and sold it like you know, oh, it's downgraded to a tropical storm. It won't be bad at all. It's going to be, you know, a fine evening. Maybe the sun will even come out. And then a hurricane hits us that's the most powerful we've ever had, I think. I know it's definitely the most powerful it's been in my life. Yeah. And then very shortly after that, we had like a blizzard, but it's like, the blizzard was bad. Everybody called it White Juan because it was like the next year or maybe 2 years later or something. So Juan was still, you know, right there in our minds. And the big thing about the blizzard was that, again, it was like, yeah, we should get 2 centimeters of snow. We ended up getting like 100, I think it was like 110 centimeters or something like that, which is like 5 feet of snow. It was like the biggest snowfall, and we had it in like a day, which never happens. Like, there's really stupid sayings in Canada, like little snow, big snow, and big snow, little snow. They mean if it's little tiny flakes of snow, then usually they can fall for a much longer time, like so it can last a lot longer, so it can accumulate much more. But when it's big, wet, packed down snow, normally we don't get anything really. We get a couple centimeters and then it's over, because it kind of like the cloud, like, you know, got wrung out. I don't know. I make things up in my head. That's how I make it make sense. But it's just dumped too fast. But then, you know, White Juan happens, and we got 100 centimeters, I think. It was a big snowfall. I remember it was like feet, like multiple feet of snow in one fall. And it just blindsided everybody. And I find ever since those two, now everything is the end of the world. Like, yeah, warming or something. But anyway, it's just I don't think this hurricane's that bad. We'll see when we get further into town. But I checked this morning. I didn't see like a bunch of alerts and traffic alerts or anything. As far as I can tell, everything's pretty okay. Like I said, the biggest risk in a storm this time of year is that all the trees still have their leaves on them. So in about a month, like we had our first couple frosts in certain areas. So in about like the end of this month, a few more weeks when I'm done my videos, they will turn color and all the leaves will fall. But when we have a big hurricane early, like right now, then what happens is the leaves are still on the trees, so it makes it like it'll rip branches off much easier. So, yeah. Anyway, the hurricane's still happening right up until like 2 p.m. today. So, I mean, who knows? It might get real wild, but it doesn't seem too bad. Anyway, rambling there a little bit. I feel better. I had a better sleep last night. It's been a while. I've never in my life woke up to pee while I was sleeping. Like, of course, I'm not gonna like pee the bed. Like, I'll wake up to pee if it's an emergency. But like, I've never in my life woke up. Really, like not consistently. I wake up now. It's super annoying. And I wake up to pee a lot, and I googled it, and they say like a lot of times it's like, you know, it could be a sign of like scary stuff, but most of the time it's just you woke up, and when you wake up you have to pee. And I think that's more my thing, because there's been times where I woke up, I heard Laura in the washroom, and I just went back to sleep. It's not like I wake up because I have to pee. I just wake up and I happen to take a pee because I woke up. Anyway, all that was being said to say, I wake up all the time now in my sleep. It's kind of annoying. I'm almost considering like maybe cutting back on coffee a little bit. Like, I don't do coffee in the afternoon. For the longest time, I would do my coffee in the morning, and then I would go to Starbucks in the afternoon and grab a coffee. But now I just do espresso at home, and I find I don't need my afternoon coffee and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm not exercising. But I feel like it happened over coronavirus. Like, I think my sleep got so messed up. There was days where I'd stay up till 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and there was days where I'd go to sleep at, this set time. And I think what's happening is sometimes I'm just not ready for bed, maybe. And I go anyway, and it's like I toss and turn a lot. I don't know. It's very odd now. But regardless, if it ever became an issue, big huge puddle. The guy in front of me slammed his brakes on, which stresses me out. Because if you hit your brakes in a deep puddle, you'll hydroplane. You have to just let off everything. So you just don't touch the brakes or the throttle, and you won't hydroplane. You just steer. But yeah, it always stresses me out when people do the wrong thing. But then I have to now do the wrong thing also because of what he did. Yeah. Anyway, I wake up now and I find lately, not last night, but lately, it's been affecting my sleep a little bit. And then maybe it's because of the espresso. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably do it on a weekend or something when I'm not going to work, because my students don't deserve the grumpy Sam. But Laura can handle it. So I think I may try to cut back on coffee or something, maybe this weekend. Just try to do like 2 shots in the morning and see if I can just handle that all day. And the same way that some people get pop or soda or whatever you call it, like the way some people would go to the store and get a soda on the way home, like, oh, that'd be a nice treat. I do that with coffee. Like, oh, I'll stop and get nice coffee. Like, that'd be a nice treat. Like, it doesn't affect me, but now I'm waking up. So, I don't know, maybe it does. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of my rant. I'm almost to work. Let's see if the power's on. Looks to be on in the area. I'm gonna go get soaked, I'll tell you that. Because they didn't lie about the rain. It's raining. I have my smoothie a little early today. So good. Alright, so much for the big bad hurricane. Barely even showed up. Yeah, I'm going to the gym today. I had to do it. Got an appointment for 4. I'm off at 3:30. I already had my smoothie. That's what I had for lunch. I'm gonna go to the gym, go home. Should be good. I don't know what I was about to say. I feel like I was about to say something. Alright, so I'm leaving work. I'm gonna go to the Gime. I think that's an old Simpsons joke. Alright. Yeah, not too bad of a day at work today. I'm not hungry. That's why I didn't eat like one of my TV dinner things. Because I'm just not that hungry right now. I think I got an upset tum-tum yesterday. I think I'm just feeling it out now. Feeling a little better. So, I'm gonna go to the gym. Don't really know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try not to just spend all the time on like the treadmill or whatever. Maybe I'll do something that hurts, like leg day. leg day's fun. Yeah. I'm a little tired. Supposed to be there in a half an hour. We shall see. That's where I'm going. So for you guys, I'm there right now. Alright, that was actually a pretty good workout. Mostly just legs. So I went into the, I went and I did, what I do, 20 minutes on the stepper. And then I did, the leg press machine or whatever it was. So I did maybe, well, I did 4 sets of 15. The first one I had, what, 7 45-pound weights per side. So that's, 500 pounds, I guess. And I did that. Yeah, and then times 2. Oh yeah, 630 pounds. So I did 630 pounds the first time, and I did it 5 times, I think. And then I took 145 off each side, and I did that one, the other, the 15. And then I took 145 off each side and did that one for 15. So I did a lot of that. And then I went and did the circuit. I had my camera, I put my camera up, but I guess, I don't know, there's a part of the circuit where I didn't realize, but there's a timer counting down and you're supposed to move to the next machine. It actually wasn't too bad. So I did that. You do a set, then you go to the next one, do a set, then you do it. So that was pretty good. But it's hard to set up your camera and videotape while all that cool stuff's going on. I wasn't going to do that, but the guy ahead of me was doing that. The guy behind me, was doing that, so he wanted that machine. I think I remember that happening once before too. I should have known that. My car's fogging up. That felt good. That felt good. That was probably last time I worked out, but if I'm on the treadmill, I don't really get that crazy sweat going. Right now I am soaked. So I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. This will be it for today. Well, this is I'm going home and this is it for eating. I'm not gonna eat anything else. I thought about maybe having a burger or something when I get home, but I think I might try to just not eat anything. And yesterday after I talked to you guys, Laura said something about chips, and I was like, oh, well, I got 2 bags of chips because I got those 2 veggie straws. So we did split a bag of veggie straws. Those are not too bad though. All right, on my way home. I have not made it home yet. I'm hungry now, so I'm on my way home. I think I am gonna have supper. Yeah, when I start considering bad food, it's like, why bother go through the whole process of being like, no, I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna sit in the parking lot and maybe do a lap around the drive-thru and see what happens, see if anything gets said to anybody. But I'm definitely not gonna get bad food. So it's like, why bother going through all that? Just go home and eat supper. Actually, let me turn here. Yeah. So that's the plan. So the hurricane ended up being a whole lot of nothing. Never lost power. No major issues. I guess it's a good thing. They did close the roads to the water. They said the water was crazy. Eastern Passage, I guess, was under a voluntary. That's an area in Halifax, but they were under a voluntary evacuation. Like, they were highly recommended an evacuation stuff. Pretty screwy. All right, so I just got home. I'll deal with that in a minute. Yeah, so my legs, that felt good. My legs, I think maybe just because I lifted heavy or whatever, like my legs are, like when I take a step, it's like, whew, like it feels a little shaky. I like it. So, I think I'm gonna make a bougale. Might as well make 2. So package them up in 2s. Oh, wait, what do we got going on here? Everything's wedged. That is awful. Flip it around that way. Fits in perfect. Look at that. Now that's annoyed me enough. I'm gonna make 2 burgers. I might make Laura a chicken burger. I don't know if everybody has hot dogs everywhere, but I think it's funny because sister-in-law, Ashley, she always gets jealous of the hot dogs because she's in New Zealand, and she said there they don't have, like, if you ask for a hot dog, you get a sausage. You don't get like this little super processed ball of fat and processed meat. But that's the good stuff. All right, yeah, gonna go start with barbecue, and I'm gonna make a couple burgers. All right, so what we ended up with, it should be good. I got Laura chicken burger on there. I got myself two regular burgers, and then I got some asparagus. Pretty excited. It looks pretty good. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do 2 pieces of bread as well, and I was thinking maybe frying an egg. I'm excited. It should be good. This is what I ended up with. I was eating some veggie sticks too. It's weird that I went from I'm not gonna eat tonight to like I'm starving. I made Laura that, but I mean, I thought she'd be home by now. All right, I am going to bed. Laura just got home. She's taking a bath.
she ate some. She ate something for supper. I don't know what she ate, but she ate something for supper at work. So she ended up just using what I made her for lunch tomorrow. She said it was good because she was stressed about lunch. So yeah. All right. I'm going to sleep, and I'm excited for my iced coffee in the morning. And I had a comment on my video from Jimmy Cooksworth, and thank you, because that's a really good idea. I never even thought of that, but he said if it's too strong, you might have to cut it with some water. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna see. It's so strong, so strong. Tastes good, so strong. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that in the morning. I'm gonna cut it with some water. All right, talk to you guys tomorrow.